The workout is divided into 3 rounds. Each round focuses on a different plane of motion: sagittal, frontal, and transverse. So after each round is done, you're going to rest for 45 seconds and then move on to start the next round. Each exercise is done consecutively, one right after the other. So there's going to be a push-up, a lunge, a row, a squat, and a balance exercise. So get ready and get ready to work out. We're going to do a modified push-up, and for this you're going to be on the ground. You want to place your hand about shoulder width apart or slightly wider to make it a little bit more easier. And you want to bend your legs at your knees and keep your feet crossed. You want to brace your abs and keep them engaged to help you stay in alignment. You want to make sure that when you go down, that your elbows only go down up to 90 degrees. Remember, pretend that you're pushing the floor away from you. Remember, you're leading with your chest, not your head. When you come up, squeeze the chest. Remember, inhale as you go down and exhale as you come up. Good. We're going to do a forward lunge, but we're going to have to reach this time. So just like in the lunge matrix, you're going to lunge forward. But once you lunge down, you're going to reach up, overhead. Remember, you want to lower down your weight and you want your knee to stay right above the ankle, your front knee. And then when you reach, you want to make sure your core is engaged and that you correct your correct posture. Remember, brace the abs because this is also a balance exercise. And remember, push off the front heel to get back to the center. We're going to do 10 reps. Good. We're going to do a dumbbell row now. So we're going to get in a split stance. We're going to start with the right hand, so our left leg is going to be in front, and then our left arm is going to be up against the wall. Activate it, push up against the wall, and make sure you're in alignment. So once you are, engage the abs. We're going to initiate the movement with our scapula or our shoulder blade, and then you're going to raise your arm. You should brush to the side of your body. Now remember, this is primarily a back exercise, so activate the muscles of the back before you activate the muscles of the arm. Remember, keep alignment. And you're going to inhale as you lower the weight, and exhale as you bring it back up. Remember, keep the abs engaged. And you're going to raise until the elbow is right behind the plane of the body. Excellent. Now we're going to do a stability ball squat. So grab the stability ball. You're going to place it in the small of your back, which is a lower arc. You're going to be up against the wall. You're going to use the stability ball for support. Your feet should be slightly in front of you. Once they are, keep the abs engaged. Keep your shoulders down, your chest open. And all you do, you squat down. You're going to push your hips back towards the wall. And you keep the weight on your heels. And then you're going to come back up as if you're standing up from sitting down on a chair. The goal is to get down to 90 degrees. But if you can't, that's alright. Just go down to where you feel comfortable. You'll inhale as you squat down and exhale as you come up. Remember, keep the abs engaged. And use the stability ball for support. Remember, push the hips back towards the wall. Remember, keep breathing. Stay in alignment. Right now we're going to do a balance exercise. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand at a comfortable distance away from the wall. You want to keep your abs engaged, make sure you're standing upright. Then you're going to take your right foot, tap it on forward, and then you stand back, and as you extend back with the same right arm, you're going to reach forward and touch the wall. You're going to keep your weight on your left leg. Remember, this is a balance exercise, so challenge yourself. If you feel that you're too close to the wall and you don't really feel like you're working, back up a little. You're going to inhale as you step forward, and you're going to exhale as you extend and reach forward. Remember, keep the core engaged so you can maintain a straight line. Once you're done with the right leg, we're going to start on the left. Remember, when you take your foot forward, just tap the front part of the foot down, and then reach back. Don't place the whole foot. breathe, keep the abs engaged, keep it tight. Remember, keep the planted foot straight. Alright, for this round we're going to do again modified push-up. If you want, you can do the regular push-up. Everything's going to be the same. You want to make sure that there's a straight line from your ankles, if you're doing the regular push-up, from the ankles to the knees, to the hips, to the shoulders, to the head. Remember, you're going to come down to where your elbows are about at 90 degrees. You're going to have your head and shoulder width apart. Remember, you're going to try to squeeze your chest as you come up. Inhale as you go down, and exhale as you come up. Keep the core tight, and just do the push-up. Good. For this round, we're going to do a side lunge. So you're going to step outside, keep your abs braced, and then once you do step, you're going to reach overhead to the side. So when you step to the right with your left hand, you can reach over. Remember, keep the core engaged to maintain your stability. This is also a balance exercise. So once you step outside with that outside foot, step off that to get back to the center. Remember, you can reach overhead, but make sure you keep your abs tight. Now we're going to do a dumbbell row with the left hand. So we're going to be in a split stance. Your right leg's going to be in front and your right arm's going to be up against the wall. Remember, you initiate the movement with your shoulder blade and your arm should brush gently on the side of your body. Remember, initiate the movement with your back and then activate the muscles in the arm. Remember, keep the abs engaged, make sure you're in alignment, and your elbows coming all the way back, right behind the plane of the body. Remember, inhale as you lower the weight and exhale as you bring it back up. For this round, we're going to do a bodyweight squat. So your feet are going to be shoulder width apart. You want to contract the abs. You want to keep your shoulders down and your chest open. And all you're going to do, you're going to squat down as if you're going to go sit down on a chair. And you push your weight through the floor, through the ankles, and you come up. Remember, as you squat down, push the hips back towards the wall. Make sure to keep your abs engaged so you can stand upright. Remember, the goal is to get down to 90 degrees, but if you can't, that's alright. You want to inhale as you lower down, and exhale as you come up. Remember, keep the abs engaged. Remember, keep pushing the hips back when you squat down, and keep the weight on your heels. For this round, we're going to do another balance exercise, but we're going to do it in the side motion. So you're going to be standing sideways from the wall. You're going to reach with the right leg across and then onto the side. When you step off to the side, you're going to reach with that same side arm towards the wall. Remember, you're going to put your weight on your left leg. And remember, it's a balance exercise, so challenge yourself. If you have to step away a little bit further from the wall, do so. Keep the core engaged. Make sure you're standing upright. And keep looking forward. Straight ahead. Good. Remember, inhale as you come to the center, and exhale as you step out. We're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So you're going to step across and then extend it to the outside. And you're going to reach with the left arm towards the wall. Remember, keep the abs engaged, keep them tight, stand upright, keep looking straight ahead. Remember, you're going to inhale as you come to the center and across, and exhale as you extend. You're going to keep your weight on your right leg, and keep the foot straight and pointed forward. Good job. Alright, this is our last set of push-ups. You're going to go down, come up again. Remember, when you go down, pretend you're pushing the ground away from you. You want to keep your chin tucked in. You want to keep your abs engaged. Keep them contracted. Keep that belly button sucked in. Remember, your elbow should only go down to 90 degrees, and you come right back up. Remember, inhale as you go down, and exhale as you come up. Remember, squeeze the chest when you come up. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do a transverse lunge, and we're going to add a rotation to it. So when you step outside, remember you're still going to lunge down. Your feet are going to be 90 degrees perpendicular to each other. Your torso is going to be at 45. But once you lunge, you're going to add that rotation towards the outside leg. Remember, you want to give a huge step. This is a balance exercise, so keep your abs engaged. Inhale as you come to the center, and exhale as you step outside. Remember, keep pushing off that outside foot to get back to the center. Excellent. Now we're going to do a double arm row. So we're going to have weight in each hand. We're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to keep our knees soft, slightly bent. We're going to hinge at the hips, and we're going to keep our back straight. Engage the abs to maintain the alignment. And then we're going to initiate the movement with the scapula, the shoulder blades right here. And you're going to bring the arm up. Remember, activate the muscles of the back first, and then activate the muscles of the arm. And when you lift up, your shoulder blades should come together as if you're going to pinch, like right in the middle, right here. Perfect. And your arms should brush slightly against the side of your body. Remember, inhale as you lower the weights, and exhale as you bring them up. Remember, keep those abs tight. Good job. For this round, you can do either a stability ball squat or a body weight squat, whichever one you feel more comfortable doing. Remember, you're going to push the hips back when you squat down. When you squat down, you're going to sit down on the chair. You want to keep the weight on the heels of your feet. You want to push through the floor, through the feet, when you come up. Inhale as you squat down, and exhale as you come up. Keep the abs contracted, keep the shoulders down and the chest open. If you're using stability ball squat, remember use the stability ball for support. Alright, for the final round of balance, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to have a rotation. We're going to step across, and then around and diagonal, and with the opposite arm, you're going to reach forward and touch the wall. Everything still is going to be the same. You're going to keep your abs tight, make sure you're standing upright, and keep looking straight ahead. You're going to keep your balance on your left leg. Remember, all you do is going to reach out diagonal, or you step around. Remember, you're going to inhale as you come to the center, and exhale as you extend. Once again, if it's too easy, step a little bit further away from the wall, and go through it. Once you're done with the right leg, we're going to do the same thing with the left. You're going to reach around, and then at diagonal, like so. Remember to breathe, and always keep the abs engaged. Remember, keep the planted foot straight and point it forward. Excellent.